Finally get paid for the get down. You can't tell me now about time. Do you know how many lines I done put down? Vibes I done sent out, but we ain't here to dig. I'll up the market till they come red carpet the kids. Success still the target, soon I'll be crossing that bridge. But can't bring everybody with me, family only. I got some people think I owe a favor, barely know me. That's why my focus on the road, it's all I know. I see them sticking close to play the wall and watch my growth, cause I got something they never had. So get on the beat and I need a helipad. I float on fly, you know where I'm from, so it comes as no surprise. I just out with a mean vernacular, dream spectacular. I keep a queen and passenger, FL capital Y. Anywhere I am, jam, that's for sure. Turn me on, better set the mood from the door. That's just how it goes.
Glad I've been keeping it playing so long. Out here in this world, I feel it ain't a place that I could roam. But ain't nothing like you when I'm at home. It ain't nothing like you when I'm at home.
That's why I came out stepping. I can't be doing things regular for you. I want the magic to last. I know how time try and ruin things. It get repetitive, got you tempted to doing things. I can't get reckless without you, wouldn't be no music thing. Plus remember we made promises way back then, and I still owe that 5-bed house with 2-3 kids. We got a fairy tale plan that's gonna change up the order they sort the mail in. Plus I know loyalty not as valued as what it was. We not influenced by what they do cause it's only us. I still hear poetry when I'm looking into the eyes. I still get lost in the thought of you with so much to find. And yeah, you know you fine, but still I must remind that we can live this forever and feel this forever and ever and ever, and still that wouldn't leave me enough for time to tell you all the ways I feel. Why would I throw that away for thrills, trying to play the field?
Glad I've been keeping it playing so long. Out here in this world, I feel it ain't a place that I could roam. But ain't nothing like you when I'm at home. It ain't nothing like you when I'm at home.
「 Yeah. Talking to my mirror like I love you so much. Curving on my critics like I heard you, so what? You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. Tally all the I ever gave on my head. Lately I've been living like I can't take a loss. They ain't wanna help me, that's what made me a boss. You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. We don't give a that's what they don't understand.
I'm back again like flu season. I broke records while loose leafing. I'm coming down my roof, leaving. Don't give a I don't care. Did the by my lonesome. No wonder now I'm on one. No shortcuts on that long run. All I really want is my share. Get on my God, I told him it's nothing. In the discussion, all them feelings I throw all my pain on percussion. It's disgusting. I hear them bragging about that they did, and it do not move me, not in the least. They ain't been dropping no seeds in the soil, but swear that you on my spot at the feast. I've been on go mode, showboat, rowboat, wave ride. Cool shorty, too naughty, pool party, wet for the face ride. Annie up, penny down, hand me down, thrift store, old drip. New money, too funny, old shorty, talk about old. I'm on that now, can't get a pass now. I'm a cash cow, keeping it brash now. It's trash now, I'ma spaz out. I've been killing my lows and living on highs. You see in the sky's the proof. You could just see in my eyes that there is no lies. I cannot disguise the truth. I've been duck dog, getting to my new merch, colored duck sauce on the new couch with my Chucks on. Get the on with that hate. I'm big cool on the small chat, cause I know now that I'm all that. Got a hawk guy on the ball cat, get the out of my face.
Talking to my mirror like I love you so much. Curving on my critics like I heard you, so what? You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. Tally all the I ever gave on my head. Lately I've been living like I can't take a loss. They ain't wanna help me, that's what made me a boss. You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. We don't give a that's what they don't understand.
That's ISO.
Rack it up, I got a bit of the bank to make me a safe house. Shake it up, she got her hands on her knees and she bringing the cake out. Smoke it up, I got some gas, some packs, I'm up in the greenhouse. Ball it up, I'm with the gang, we taking shots off the rebound. Look at my posters, say now, I've been humble too long, yeah. Tell them all to stay calm, yeah. Tell them all to move on, yeah. Look at my posters, say now, they be lost in the sauce, yeah. Took a loss, that's your loss, yeah. Had to get my point across, yeah.
Heard the lasers talking now and we don't pay that no mind. Didn't need to watch them know that I'll be here in no time. Put a candle on and had to tell them they could blow mine. Lights, camera, action, it shows me.
Smoking that dope from Edmond. We the new meth in Redmond. We ain't real blood, but we brethren. Run up a check and it's pending. She talking my news, what send them? The fam, you a dead man. Jesus peace on my pendant. And we still independent. ISO, yeah, we trending. Watch what you say, don't offend them. They keeping it real, they commend them. People like get your wife pregnant, but I ain't trying to be dependent. I need money never ending. I'm talking 100%. I need the owner, you rent it.
Whoa, step in the spotty and watch how they panic. Yeah, we the duo, you know we dynamic. When we outside, we be stopping the traffic. Breaking their necks, them they upset. How them boys doing more when they got less? How they on this and how they on that? How they got this and yeah, how they got that? Too busy watching us, they need to stop that. Talking my shit, you know we gon' pop that. See it, I like it, yeah, I'm gon' cop that. When we on top, how you on top that? Nah, you ain't got nothing on us. I'm steady calling your bluff. Pass me the split, need me a puff. You don't want smoke, tell them that's tough. Yeah. Heard them lasers talking now and we don't pay that no mind. Didn't need to watch them know that I'll be here in no time. Put a candle on and had to tell them they could blow mine. Lights, camera, action, it shows time.
Rack it up, I got a bit of the bank to make me a safe house. Shake it up, she got her hands on her knees and she bringing the cake out. Smoke it up, I got some gas, some packs, I'm up in the greenhouse. Ball it up, I'm with the gang, we taking shots off the rebound. Look at my posters, say now, I've been humble too long, yeah. Tell them all to stay calm, yeah. Tell them all to move on, yeah. Look at my posters, say now, they be lost in the sauce, yeah. Took a loss, that's your loss, yeah. Had to get my point across, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back to the show. How you guys doing today? Just had to make a little bit of an adjustment there. Sorry about that. Thank you guys for joining us back again. Today is June 11th on a Tuesday. And yeah, great to have you guys back on the channel. Appreciate all the support. And yeah, so let's get our intro out the way today, and let's get the ball rolling. So what's up, guys? Marlon back at it again with another edition of the show. Please hit that like button, hit that share button, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. Turn on that post notification bell so you never miss out on the daily updates that we have in the land of PlayStation and Xbox. If that is something that intrigues you, then this is the place for you. Welcome back to the channel, guys. All right. So a couple things. Make sure you guys hit that like button. And we got to talk. We got a lot of stuff to talk about today, man. Oh boy. So we got a statement that was made by a former Xbox exec about Xbox needing PlayStation and Nintendo as well too. Very, very interesting there, right? We're also going to be talking about multiple PS5 major first-party 2025 titles. We do have a rumor to go over and discuss on that one. And Phil Spencer calls out Sony. At least once we dig into what he's insinuating, you'll definitely see where the shots is going. Also, we're going to be talking about something quite interesting here because it seems as though this 8K situation will never leave the PlayStation 5. So apparently the PS5 can't do proper 8K, right? Which these consoles can't do 8K, period, right? We already know this already. Anybody who is sitting here thinking that PlayStation 5 can just miraculously do 8K and run games at 60 frames per second at 8K or even 120 FPS, they can think again. Okay, these consoles are 4K 60 FPS machines, right? Depending on the game, it might go higher, case by case basis. We already know this already, right? But we do have an expert that's coming out about this information, and we are somehow revisiting this conversation once again, which we're going to dive into it, right? So shouts to everybody for being here today. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that share button. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started, man. Let's not waste any more time. Man, where there is smoke, there is definitely fire. And it just seems like the back and forth will never end, man. At the end of the day, like I've said numerous times, man, we're in a time frame now where we're starting to see things change. Microsoft obviously is not the same like how they used to be. They're putting their games on other platforms. And that has stirred a massive uproar in the industry right now. And still to this day, because Phil Spencer did come out again yesterday during that IGN interview and pretty much confirmed that there are more games coming to PlayStation, right? And that is no surprise. That's no surprise to me. It shouldn't be a surprise to you. On top of that, you know, we know Sony have a history of some people will say money hadn't or having exclusive games to their console. And so was Microsoft. You know, back in the 360 time frame, it was the same thing. And once we got into the Xbox generation, it was just like, oh yeah, exclusives don't really matter, blah, 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 this and that. And it sort of become like a case by case basis until where we are now. So there is that one. And yeah, you know, Microsoft literally just came out of nowhere. Like, I don't know. just out of nowhere. Like, I don't even know what to say right now in terms of the showcase that they have given us on Sunday. It's just out of left field. I'm still trying to process everything. Obviously, to some people, that showcase was not perfect, or that showcase was rubbish, or whatever they're saying right now. But to me, that showcase was excellent, and it shows me that Microsoft still have some sort of potential there to really fight back at Sony, or to at least give Sony some competition. And so with that being said, Microsoft has put themselves in a situation now where they bought Activision Blizzard King, and on top of that, now they have to try to find a way to recoup that money. One of the clever ways that they came up with to help recoup that money is port their games over to PlayStation and Switch, right? In order to not just allow more gamers to play, because the slogan is, if everybody plays, we all win, right? Not just that, but also for more growth, right? They need more growth. They need more people playing their games, and also hopefully bringing over people into their ecosystem. And the whole notion about it is, as at least according to Phil, is to take that money and reinvest into other iterations and also new franchises as well, which I can get on board with. Now, for the majority of people that are in the Xbox ecosystem, that are the hardcores of hardcores, they're not okay with that, right? On top of that too, we heard some rumors about a handheld system that supposedly was supposed to be shown off during the Xbox showcase, and we did not get that, right? Which Phil Spencer partially confirmed the handheld. So it kind of seemed like, which we'll go over that a little bit, kind of seemed like we're going to be getting it. And he did talk about how you can actually play games locally, which I'm on board with, because locally is something that I feel like a handheld system should have those capabilities, because streaming is obviously taken over, right? A lot of people like to stream their games, and that's completely fine, right? But I would like to download my games, especially when it comes to a handheld machine. Now, obviously, you have remote play, you have xCloud, and then, Sony, having the ability for you to stream as well. So we don't really know anything else. Obviously, that handheld might not come out this year. It might be a 2025 release on that particular handheld, which I've already said before. I think one of the winning formulas for Microsoft moving forward would be having a nice price, a very affordable price. I mean, we have seen them come out with the Series S and how affordable that machine is, but on the top side, it's definitely given developers a lot of issues when it comes to developing their games. A lot of developers have to scale down their games and remove features and this and that. But that's besides the point. We've seen that Microsoft is not scared to lower the price of their machines in order to get you in. Yeah, they're willing to take zero profit off the machine just to get you into their ecosystem and get you to subscribe to Game Pass. And so there is that one. But yeah, it's definitely looking good for Xbox right now. Ever since that showcase, it's been a lot of positive energy, which you like to see. Not only that too, but also a lot of people have been saying that they're going to buy an Xbox, which is awesome to hear, because right now, even before the showcase, it was not looking too good. Microsoft doesn't generally care so much about hardware. Their focus is not hardware. Their focus is, hey, how can we get you to play our games, right? And how can we get you? That's their thing. How can we get you? And how we can get you is wherever Game Pass is available. That's how we get you. Right? So it could be on your phone, it could be on your tablet. Every screen is an Xbox. That's how they reel you in. And so I see a lot of people running around with this notion of, well, Sony is still outdoing Microsoft in terms of console sales. That will always forever be the case. The only way that might change is if Microsoft really buckle down. And I mean really buckle down and go on 10. just like they did in that showcase, and just drop banger after banger after banger every year before the end of this generation. Banger, 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 like lightning bolt, thunder. You know what I mean? Just drop the freaking fire showcases, drop the games that people want to see, and that narrative will go away. Just like the narrative of, well, Microsoft ain't got no games, Marlon. Can't say that no more. You cannot say that no more, because they have more games than you can shake a stick at. Now, granted, everything that was shown in the Xbox showcase is not for everybody, because I see a lot of people complaining, saying, don't care for all these Perfect Dark and Fable and all these games. Well, if you don't care about those games, then I don't know what you're waiting on, and I don't know what you're looking for, because those are literally first-party titles that they have promised us from 4 or 5 years ago. And granted, you can't make everybody happy, because here's the gist of the story. There's always something to complain about, right? Whether you're trolling or whether you're being serious. But the irony of this here, people have to understand that Microsoft has came out and showed their hand, right? They showed us a bunch of stuff for 2025. Thank you, Jesus. I am happy about that, because that gives me a friggin' clear roadmap of what's ahead when it comes to Xbox. On the Sony side of things, which we're going to talk about, this new report that we're getting about multiple major first-party titles for the PlayStation 5, that is something that we need on the Sony side. I don't understand for the life of me why everybody in their natural minds are still complaining. What the heck are you complaining about? When Microsoft has literally showed you their hand. Is that every single thing that they have in the oven cooking? But you're basically getting half, maybe less than half of what they really got in the tank. And people are complaining. I don't understand. It's like you can give people the entire friggin' world and they still complain, right? They still it's always something to complain about. So instead of worrying about pleasing people, just work with what you have and give what you have. Whatever is ready to be shown, show it. I can almost guarantee you that some of those same people that are whining and complaining about Microsoft Showcase was not that great and there's a bunch of stuff for 2025. Okay. Like you didn't already know that. You didn't know that Sony was gonna not have their bigger games until 2025. Like you didn't know that Fable and all these other games, State of Decay 3 and also Perfect Dark, was not until 2025 and beyond. Like you didn't know that, right? But you come into the stream and for some reason you're still not happy with Microsoft. You're still not happy, even though they're doing more than what Sony is doing right now. They're showing you more than what Sony is showing you right now, and you're still not happy. So what are you doing? What are you doing? I don't understand what you're doing, because if that's one thing I can say about Microsoft is that, you know, they have learned from their mistakes. They have made a lot of mistakes, and they had an identity crisis going on right throughout this generation. And at the same time, wait a minute, seem like they're like figuring it out now. Seem like they have a clear understanding of, okay, as long as we deliver these games day one on Game Pass. I was having a conversation with my cousin yesterday. Shout out to my cousin. And he was talking about, man, I can't believe Black Ops is in Game Pass now. I can't believe Black Ops 6 is in Game Pass. Wow. I said, yeah. Wow is right. Because everybody who cheered on this Activision Blizzard acquisition knew what they were cheering on, right? At least for the most part, right? Because what they were really cheering on was to get Call of Duty day one on Game Pass. Even Treyarch is like, wait a minute. Dang, we didn't even really know about Call of Duty Black Ops 6 being in the Game Pass. That caught us by surprise. They're even shocked. They're like, wait a minute, hold up. So it seems as though the rumors were true, right? Because all that stuff that was going around, they're still trying to decide if Call of Duty is going to be in Game Pass or not. Listen, regardless of the fact, whether it's sustainable, non-sustainable, whatever the case may be, Phil Spencer did clarify some things on that, right? We're not here to force you guys into subscribing to Game Pass. And that's one of the things that I do love about Xbox is that you have unlimited options, right? You don't have to subscribe to Game Pass to play Black Ops 6. You can buy the game. These are the words of Phil Spencer. Look it up. You can buy the game and support the developer, or you can subscribe to freaking Game Pass and play the game, or you can buy that game on another platform of your choosing and play. So you got options. And that's one of the beautiful things about Microsoft since the Xbox One generation is that you have options. You have options. Unlimited options to play their games, to experience their games, and things of that nature. Now, obviously, there are some missing pieces to this puzzle, right? There's not every single thing that everybody wants in Game Pass from actually, where's the older Call of Duty games at? I didn't see anything about older Call of Duty games in Game Pass. Obviously, like I said, there are some missing pieces to this puzzle. But once those puzzles are being put together, then I feel like we should have something for everybody. Because right now on the surface, man, I never thought that we would have a subscription service. It's like history in the making right now. This is literally history. Microsoft's end goal is not to compete with Sony in the hardware space, but to be, listen to what I'm saying, but to be the biggest player in the game, the biggest publisher in the game. That's their end goal. And that's what they're beating their chest upon. That's what they're boasting on right now is that, hey, we're the biggest publisher in the game. We're the biggest third-party publisher. We put our games wherever we feel like, all right? And we still semi-exclusive or semi-third-party, right? Because it's on a case-by-case basis when we're going to be putting games on PlayStation. Also, everything will be day one on Game Pass. And then the stuff that is exclusive to the box may or may not go to PlayStation or Nintendo. There you have it. And if you can't rock with those changes, then I guess Microsoft is not for you. So diving into our first topic of discussion. Now, this is crazy because I know a lot of you dudes are going to be in your feelings about this situation and y'all going to be saying a whole bunch of stuff. Now, this ain't coming from me, all right? So before y'all start sitting there saying, oh, well, Marlon, pump your brakes. Diving into our first story here, we have to talk about what's being said, all right? This ain't coming from me. This is coming from a Xbox exec, okay? Our former Xbox exec, that is. So let me drag this over here. Okay. It says right here, Xbox needs to embrace PlayStation. Let me pause the music because I don't want nobody to hear. I don't want nobody to say, oh, Marlon, well, we can't hear you, man. We can't hear you. I got you, bro. I got you. So let's go back to this. Okay. Xbox needs to embrace PlayStation and Nintendo for sustainability. It ain't coming from me. So y'all can point fingers at me all you want and get mad at me. It ain't coming from me. So get mad at that. Says former exec. Former Microsoft exec, Mike Ybarra, has said that the sheer size of Microsoft gaming now warrants having some Xbox games on PlayStation and Nintendo platform. Ybarra's comments follows confirmation by Xbox boss Phil Spencer that more of the company's first-party games will go multi-platform in the future. Hello. There you go. Which I've heard some people were saying before that, man, Microsoft had to make this move. They need Sony and they need Nintendo right now because they got to make up that money. They got to make up that. They just bought Activision Blizzard King, right? And eventually, too, they're going to go up on the price of Game Pass. They have to find a way to recoup that $70 billion. That's a lot of money. Where are they going to get that extra money from? Yeah, you can go up on the price of Game Pass, but will that be enough? Will that be enough? No. You're gonna try to find other means or other ways to make up that money. Yes, Microsoft is a $1 trillion company, but at the same time, if you're putting out money, you're gonna need a return on investment, right? You adding all this value into Game Pass, sooner or later the price for Game Pass is going to go up, right? There's no way around it. It's gonna happen. Now, let's go and dig into this even further. Yabera says we know that Mike Ybarra, he's been, at Microsoft for like 2 decades now, right? And acknowledged concern about the future of Xbox hardware by fans. Once more first-party games go multi-platform. However, he's of the view that Microsoft gaming is beyond the point of hardware sales and needs to focus on its ambition to be the world's largest publisher. He's right, because Microsoft ain't winning that fight. They're not going to win that fight trying to be the best in terms of hardware sales. It's just like I said, the only way that can even be a conversation is if Microsoft themselves just keep dropping games after games after games, banger after banger after banger after banger after banger every year, show after show after show, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, for that to help boost, Game Pass subscribers and obviously console sales, right? But that's besides the point. Listen to what he has to say. Quote, "You have to put emotion aside and focus on the teams, players, and business and make hard decisions." Phil just talked about making hard decisions of those recent studio closures. We already know what those studio closures were. But hey, it's part of the business, right? That's what Phil said. It's part of the business. Part of keeping the business growing and things of that nature. And sometimes you have to make some of the worst decisions possible in order to get the results that you're actually looking for. Or in other words, make your shareholders and your investors happy. So let's continue here. He said, quote, "Given the size of Microsoft gaming now, it's just not sustainable to be," now listen to this, "it's just not sustainable to not be embracing all platforms." That's where it comes in about Microsoft needing PlayStation and needing Nintendo. You hear what he said? Let me read it again. "Given the size of Microsoft gaming now, it's just not sustainable to not be embracing all platforms. They are taking their players in this journey, and that is not easy, right? With everything, in other words, they're getting larger and larger and larger and larger, right? And right now, they need to embrace all platforms. They need to put their games on PlayStation. They need to put their games on Nintendo in order to be sustainable. They are taking their players in this journey, and that is not easy, but this is the right plan for their teams and players. That is crazy, bro. That is crazy to think. Now, when responding to someone out on Twitter here, he said, "Hello, how do you feel about Microsoft's, or should I say Xbox strategy, compared to your thoughts on the PlayStation 5 strategy a few weeks back after the showcase and Phil Spencer interview?" Then he responded and said, "I feel great about the show and the strategy Phil is talking about in the press. As Phil said in an interview, more and more of their games will go to more platforms. He's obviously referring to PS and Nintendo, being the world's largest publisher of great games everywhere. Let me finish reading this. Let's see here, because it cut off the post. Great games everywhere is the foundational goal they must embrace. They must make great games that sell and drive player interest on every device available. Ha! Something I've always talked about. Obviously, I don't get credit for it. The games are the platform going forward and the social graphs, etc. Let's stop right there. Let's stop right there. What have I always said to you guys? Building great games does matter. Building great games and having a great showcase will move hardware. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Case in point, one phenomenal showcase in a whole decade is moving Xboxes. People that said they're either done with Xbox or they're not buying an Xbox, automatically, hey, I'm buying an Xbox. I'm buying an Xbox now. Why, Marlon? Why is that? Because of the showcase. Because people are seeing the games. That's all people care about. So when you develop great games, when you show great games, that helps drive people to your ecosystem. They don't necessarily have to buy a console because every screen is an Xbox, but at the same time, it helps propel them into your ecosystem. So we don't need Mike to tell us that. I don't need Mike to tell us that or tell me that because I already know this. I've been saying this. Building great games matters at the end of the day. And Microsoft for years have had a management problem. They had a QC problem for years. Seems as though all the screaming and yelling and, people want to say bashing or whatever the case may be, people have been doing over the years to get their friggin' attention. Be like, step it up because Sony don't have this problem. You have this problem and you need to figure it out. I guess they're figuring it out now because after that spectacular showcase, it's very exciting and it's very welcoming. So Mike is right about what he's saying here because at the end of the day, you're getting larger and larger and larger. You got to make that money up some type of way. What are you going to do? Your hardware before this Xbox showcase, your hardware was not selling well. Your hardware have been trailing behind the competition. So a lot of people will have to say, well, Marlon, it was all or nothing for Microsoft right here. It was literally all or nothing. They had to come out and have a spectacular showcase or else that would have been the final nail in the coffin for a lot of people to say, I'm done with Xbox. I'm not asking you. I'm telling you that because Microsoft have been trending on thin ice ever since they made the announcement that, hey, we're going to be putting our games on other platforms and we're starting off with 4. Ever since then, they've been walking on thin ice. And if this showcase did not deliver what people really wanted, that would have been it. So they didn't have no choice but to deliver. This is why I be telling you guys, some of y'all don't listen to me when I talk to you guys. This is why I say these companies, they have hidden agendas and the beast is locked within. You understand what I'm saying? Once you take that key and you open that lock and let that beast out, oh man, it's something that you have seen before a long time ago. And you're like, man, I knew the beast. I knew the beast was real. I knew it was real because I knew it existed over 10 years ago. Now we're seeing it. Now we're seeing Microsoft like they used to be. And this is why I say, this is why you got to punish them. This is why you got to punish them because you got to put your foot down. You have to put your foot down because if you don't put your foot down as a gamer, you're not going to get the results that you want. You see what I'm saying? If you don't let your voice be heard, you ain't going to get the results. And you can call me whatever you want to call me. I don't freaking care. And at the same time, this is why I've always put my foot down on Microsoft. This is why I've always been the way I have, how I've always been with Microsoft. Why? Because I know they can do better. I know they can do better. You see, all this stuff about them putting more games on other platforms, on PlayStation and Nintendo, people are not going crazy about that now. See, Phil just came out. Phil just came out again, reconfirming that, yes, Doom Dark Ages is coming to PlayStation. Yes, more games are going to be coming to PlayStation. You notice nobody is really pissed off like that. You know why? You know why the diehard Xbox fans and every other gamer is not pissed off? Because of that showcase. Hello? Because of that doggone showcase. That's why. Because some people are forgiven with the notion of, that's all right. That showcase was fantastic, though. The games looks phenomenal. Day one on Game Pass, baby. Black Ops 6 day one on Game Pass, baby. That's all I see people saying. Nobody cares about them putting more games over on other platforms now. Oh, I'm going to brush that off for right now. I'm not going to forget it, but I'll brush it off for right now, Microsoft. It's okay. You're delivering. You seem like you have just waken up from that sleep. Like you've been sleeping all this time. Now you have finally got it. You're finally getting it now. You're finally getting it now. Man, come on. So I don't need Mike to come out and tell me this, bro. Like this is nothing new under the sun, right? So let's. Mike is so spot on this one because look at this. Listen to the rest of what Mike said. Look, I get hardcore Xbox fans want exclusives. What have I been saying all this time? And want Xbox hardware to rule them all. Having worked on many Xbox consoles myself, I admit I have mixed emotions on it. I love Xbox. You have to put emotions aside and focus on the teams, players, and businesses, okay? Or business. And make hard decisions. Given the size of Microsoft gaming now, it's just not sustainable to not be embracing all platforms. They are taking their players in this journey, and that is not easy. But this is the right plan for their teams and players. I have no insider information, but I wouldn't do hardware directly going forward. You have tons of third-party hardware companies making PC handhelds. Embrace them and focus on making great games while making Windows good on these devices. Ton of work here. Microsoft, good at this. Microsoft is good at this. Right? They're good at Windows and making sure that everything runs great on Windows and this and that. You heard what this man just said, right? Let's just stop right there for a second. Hear what this man said. Let's read that again. I have no insider information, but I wouldn't do hardware directly going forward. You have tons of third-party hardware companies making PC handhelds. There you go. There you go. And what is he saying here? I'll tell you what he's saying. Don't be just choked up on hardware, right? Don't just be focusing on making new hardware or, trying to sell more hardware or anything like that. What you need to be focusing on is making what? Great games. What have I been saying? Oh, Marlon never gets credit for that. Oh, he gets credit for being hateful and bashful and this and that. What have I been saying? Microsoft needs to double down, focus, and build great. That's how you fire back at Sony. Stop worrying about friggin' hardware and all this type of stuff. And we need to make a handheld, and we really need to try to outsell Sony. You remember what Phil said? We are okay with being in third place. One of the biggest generation to lose was the PS4 generation. Why do you think Phil Spencer said that? Because it was the biggest to lose, coming off of the heels of the Xbox 360 generation and PS3. That was the generation for them to win, but they end up taking a big L and then moving into this generation. Oh, well, it's just like seesaw at this point, right? And granted, at the same time, that's what I've seen a lot of people have said in the past, is that Microsoft is focusing on the wrong things. You need to focus on building great games. Hardware will always be there, but your main focus, like what Mike is saying right now, your main focus needs to be games. Building great games. Because building great games and experiences is what's going to win the race. You're not going to win the race for hardware. We have already learned this already. Microsoft has already touted for years, talking about, we're the world's most powerful freaking console. How has that been working out lately for you? Since the Xbox One generation, we went into this generation, and then we learned from Digital Foundry that, listen to me, that the Series S is the main console, not the Series X, which almost divided the entire fan base, because they're like, wait a minute, like, I thought the Series X was the main console. That is not the main console. The Series S is the main consoles. And obviously, Microsoft only cares about the casual, not the hardcore, not so much, right? That's why they've been going around demanding developers, make sure you develop for Series S. You can develop for Series X and not the S. We don't care. We don't care. If features got to be missing, whatever, right? But the features need to stay the same. It's either they stay the same or you remove them altogether. Because Microsoft don't want to piss off people that owns Series S or the casuals. So you see why the hardware situation is so complicated? You see why Microsoft don't really generally report on hardware sales like that? See why? You see after this Xbox showcase why Microsoft needs to focus on making great games like Mike is saying right here? That's all you need to do, baby. That's all you need to do. Replicate the beast that was within, the beast that was locked up after the 360 generation. Unlock that beast and continue to have that beast roam and reign supreme, because that's the only way Sony is going to feel like they have some competition. Sony already know that they're the kings when it comes to hardware between the two giants. Between them and Microsoft. You understand what I'm saying? So therefore, the only way you could get back at Sony is with software. Building great games will let people rethink certain things and be like, you know what? Oh man, Sony tripping right now. I'm going to go buy an Xbox. Or Microsoft tripping. I'm going to go buy a PlayStation. Either or. Because it's the games. It's the games. It's the games that we look at and say, wow, this looks fire. I'm going to go buy an Xbox. It's just what it is. It's software. And as long as you focus on that, look at Nintendo. Nintendo does not have this problem. Hello? They don't. Never have, never will. Their software speaks louder than their consoles. Because that's what drives the sales, is the software. That's why I think Nintendo have an insane attach rate. It's the software. Software first, console last. It's the software. That's what people look at. That's why I think people tune into these events. They think it's for a console. A console is nothing. A console is lifeless without great games or without the existence of games. What are you going to do? Play a piece of recycled plastic? I mean, you need software in order to keep the player enticed on the hardware. A hardware is just a lifeless piece of plastic without any game in it. And this is why you can have a gazillion amount of hardware, but if your games suck, well, it ain't gonna really matter at the end of the day. How powerful you are, how cheap you are, or whatever the case may be. It doesn't matter. And this is why I'm rooting for Microsoft after this Xbox showcase. It took them so long, after me screaming on top of my lungs, after me demanding better for all of us, whatever y'all say, oh, well, I was just being bashful and, oh, I was being hateful and I'm this and I'm that and I'm flipping, I'm this and I'm that. Don't freaking care. I just tune all that nonsense out because I know in my heart what my goal and my vision is to get their attention, help get their attention to be like, listen, you need to focus on building great games. Take this nonsense out of your head about hardware this and hardware that, which we've already know that Microsoft is not focusing on that anymore. There's that. Now, Microsoft is good at this. They might do their own PC device. It will be expensive and low volume. Maybe selling a $600 or $800 handheld is smart, but it wouldn't do it. But I wouldn't do it, sorry. Too much distraction, costs, and risks. Focus the entire organization on games and getting your subscription on PS and other devices, which ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. You honestly think that Sony is gonna allow them to put Game Pass on PlayStation? Yeah, okay. Not gonna happen. That will never happen. Okay? But I get what he's saying. I understand what he's saying here. But it ain't fixing to happen. Which, emotion aside, is what players at scale will eventually embrace. Exciting times for gamers everywhere, and I wish all of the platform holders and publishers great success. Most of all, as a player, the future of gaming looks bright, and I am very happy about that. Shouts to Mike, man. Shouts to Mike. Definitely gonna retweet that. That was a really good message. Besides the whole emotion side of things, because you can't get feelings into stuff like that. You can't. And I think as humans, we typically get our feelings and emotions attached to stuff. And then the end result is not good, right? Because we're getting feelings and emotions attached. Instead, we need to focus on what matters at the end of the day. Nobody cares about your crying. I've learned that a long time. Nobody cares about you. People only care about what they can get from you, especially when you're a company. All they care about is games. What are you going to put in Game Pass next month? They don't care about you whining and complaining and being in your feelings about anything else. No, they want results. People are spending their money every month, so they expect you to deliver the goods. All right. There's that one. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. You know, the biggest concern for a lot of people right now is what's next. What's next for Microsoft? What are they going to do after this amazing showcase? What are they gonna keep being that aggressive and keeping their foot down? Because I think at this point, in my opinion, I think Microsoft should continue down this path and continue to be on 10. I mean, that showcase looked like like they were fighting for their lives. Like they were literally fighting for their lives. Like they were literally like, man, I gotta fight to the last breath. That's literally what it is. Like it seemed like Microsoft came out and they were just like, man, we've been fighting for so long. We've been on this battlefield with Sony for so long. We have lost some battles, but no, this time, one last stand. We gonna fight. We're gonna fight. And I need to see this from Microsoft next year the year after next year and beyond. This is the Microsoft that I want to see. Stop focusing on things that don't really matter in the grand scheme of things and focus on what really matters. You see the whole huge technical leap forward when it comes to hardware and all that type of stuff. Yeah, all that's just rah-rah. What it really boils down to at the end of the day is the games. We need to see a huge technological leap forward with the games on that next generation Xbox. Both of those blending together will be so tasty and good. Because at the end of the day, you are going to entice the gamer, the consumer, to say, you know what? For the first time ever, Microsoft is actually backing up what they said in terms of their hardware, in terms of the power and capabilities of their hardware to match the games. Right? Because the biggest problem here is that people have been waiting for Microsoft to tap into the power and capabilities of the Series X, to really dial into the actual hardware and show us what the hardware can do. That's facts. You could ask any Xbox fan that. That's one of the areas where they have been struggling in since the Xbox One generation. I honestly do believe that the One X still had a lot of potential in the hood. Under the hood, but they didn't explore the fullest potential of the One X, and then they jumped into the Series X, and then people are sitting here like, whoa, now we're seeing games getting delayed, for whatever reason, because of optimization issues or whatever. You guys already know the deal. But I really hope that Microsoft can learn from their mistakes and try not to make the same mistake over and over again, and win the hearts of every gamer, not just Xbox fans, but PlayStation and Nintendo and PC and mobile. And I think that's their ultimate plan. That's why they're setting themselves up right now for the future, right? Because sooner or later, their main goal is to get as many people on board on Game Pass as much as possible, upgrade their server bases when it comes to xCloud, and just really be more aggressive in the mobile and cloud space more than ever before. And then also in the subscription service section as well. So there's that. Let me know your thoughts. All right. Let's move on to the next portion of the show. At any point of the show, if you have any super questions or anything based off of what I said, you disagree, you agree, feel free to super chat. Make sure you guys hit the like button for me, and also make sure you subscribe to the channel if you do enjoy the content that we offer here Monday through Friday, sometimes on Saturday for you guys. Thank you so much. All right, let's move on to something else that I think a lot of PlayStation fans want to know. And I want to know because I'm a PlayStation fan as well. And so we want to know about games. We don't care about PS5 Pro. We want to know about the games. All right. Because a lot of people have been saying, man, how you going to come out with hardware with no software? See what I was just talking about? Yeah. Hardware don't matter. If you ain't got no games to play on it, it don't matter. So you could talk about PS5 Pro all you want. Where are the games at? Where are the games to go with the PS5 Pro at? Psych, not buying it. So there you go. You're not going to buy it if it don't have no games. So that's facts. All right. So let's go ahead and let's dial into this next topic. Hit that like button, hit that share button for your boy, and let's read over this and let's discuss this. So, oh boy. Sony being Sony as usual. This is Sony. You know, they like to be quiet and stuff like that, and not, get us in the matrix on what's actually going on, which we already know that a lot of these games that Sony is working on first party wise is taking a long time. And so, we have to wait until next year. We're going to have to wait until 2025 for a lot of the bigger stuff. Well, we're getting a report here. So let's read over this and let's discuss this. This is coming from WCCF Tech. Let's dig into it. PlayStation 2025 game lineup will include multiple major first-party titles. Let's stop right there. Okay, Marlon, what are you talking about? Remember what Sony said? Remember what Hiroki Kitoki said? No major existing franchises until 2025. That means your Spider-Mans and your God of Wars and your so on and your so forths. Not until April of 2025. When that statement was made, a lot of people was pissed. Granted, we don't know anything beyond Death Stranding. Wolverine is not until 2026. We have not seen Wolverine yet in the flesh. We have seen it via the Insomniac Games leak, but we haven't seen that game in the flesh. And so we don't have a clear roadmap of what's coming out in 2025, right? Now, one would say Fair Games. We still don't even know much about Fair Games at this point. We haven't seen much on Fair Games since, last year, right? And we don't even know if that's coming out next year. For all we know, Death Stranding 2 might get delayed into 2026. But even though we heard from Kojima that they finished doing like recording, motion capture, stuff like that, they're just polishing the game and stuff. For all we know, it could get delayed into 2026. Also, Ghost of Tsushima 2. Where's that at? We haven't seen that yet. Right? For all we know, that's definitely probably going to be 2026 at this doggone point. So a lot of the bigger games, Sony Ben's next game, what is Naughty Dog working on, Santa Monica, all of Sony's big studios, man. Sony, what was it? What's that other, Blue Point? You know what I mean? Housemarque, all these Sucker Punch, all these big studios. That is what people want to see. Hopefully we get some updates on these games that have been in development for 4+ years. Same thing with Microsoft. Same thing y'all sit there and get on Microsoft about, Microsoft is showing a lot of games that's going to be releasing in 2025. Well, so is Sony too, buddy. So is Sony too. You honestly think you're going to be tuning into that PS5 showcase and then automatically, miraculously, Wolverine 2024, Ghost 2 2024, Venom 2024? You on Death Stranding 2 2024? Naughty Dog's next game 2024? No.
If your hardware is third-party, you can focus on games. Third-party handheld smart thing, pretty much using PlayStation, Nintendo as third-party smart.
There you go. Thank you for that one. That's a good one. There you go. Thank you so much. Smart one. Back to the conversation. We ain't done yet. You think we done? We ain't done it. We just getting started. So let's dig into this, man. So y'all, I see some of y'all, and some of y'all are just PlayStation fans that just don't like Xbox or whatever. Y'all honestly think that Sony ain't gonna come with that PS5 showcase in September and show y'all a bunch of games with no release date. Literally no release date and a bunch of 2025 release year. That's what you're gonna get. And maybe a couple 2026s. Maybe or maybe not. That's what you're gonna get. So why y'all sitting here bashing Microsoft for showing a bunch of 2025 games, or bashing Microsoft for showing third-party games? Like some of y'all be out on Twitter. Oh yeah, they showed 15 games. That's third party. That's going to be on PlayStation. So is Sony as well. Last year they showed a bunch of third-party stuff and barely showed any first-party stuff. I don't understand people. The hypocrisy in gaming, it needs to stop, right? You sit there, Sony did the same thing last year. They showed a bunch of games in that PS5 showcase. That was third freaking party. Get out of here with that, okay? So y'all sitting here getting mad at Microsoft because they're showing a bunch of third party stuff. Stop wasting your time. 2024 is not going to see any major PlayStation release from the big first-party studios, but the situation will be much different next year, according to rumors circulating online. Speaking on recent era forums, well-known insider Shinobi602 commented on the games launching next year, saying that they are not games like Rise of the Ronin and Stellar Blade, but major titles developed by first-party teams. Unfortunately, the insider did not say how many of these games, major games, will be released next year alongside Death Stranding 2. But this is still good news considering how dry this year will end up being for first-party releases. I guess y'all did not hear that one. While 2024 will indeed be dry year, it's not like no exclusive games is coming out for PlayStation 5 in the next few months. During the latest State of Play presentation aired last month, the next entry in the Astrobot series, simply named Astrobot, has been announced for September 6th release date. The upcoming game will expand on the concept and mechanics introduced in the underappreciated Astro's Playroom, featuring plenty of PlayStation cameos to boot. So, at this point, let's finish reading this last part. At this time, no one can say for certain when we will see more of what will be coming to PlayStation 5 next year and beyond. A full-blown showcase is rumored to be scheduled for September, so it may take a few more months to see what will be next for Sony's console and possibly its mid-generation Pro hardware. Okay. And yet still people find it very hard to give Microsoft their flowers. We still don't know nothing about Sony. Nothing beyond what we already know about for 2025, which is Death Stranding. That's it. Wolverine ain't coming out in 2025. So we don't know nothing else. And apparently Phantom Blade Zero is 2025. God dang. So now it's looking like slim pickings. Now we're down to 3 games for this year. And people are already whining and complaining about Concord. People are already whining and complaining about Astrobot, talking about that's a kiddie game. Oh, sweet Christmas. Silent Hill 2 looking rough. So what does PlayStation have for 2024? If Phantom Blade Zero is going to be in 2025, apparently, allegedly. You just got 3 games that people are whining and complaining about. Does anybody have anything to say about that? But we sitting here whining and complaining at Microsoft, running our mouths and complaining, Microsoft, 2025, Look at Sony. Sony ain't got a darn thing. Y'all ain't got nothing to say now, huh? This is why I say you always have to give credit where credit is due, right? Microsoft came out and showed us a bunch of stuff for 2025. Y'all still ain't satisfied. You still ain't satisfied. Like Sony is doing anything better. Sony ain't doing nothing better. They haven't shown us anything. They haven't shown us nada, nothing. Microsoft did. And you can't give Microsoft their flowers? What a shame. Crickets. Yeah, we can't hear nothing. Nobody's saying anything because they know it's the truth. You can sit there and this is why I've always say be fair across the board. When a company is doing good and everything, give them their flowers. Give them their that's it. Give Microsoft their flowers. At least they came out and show us a bunch of games. A bunch of them. A lot of them. We can't do that. We can't even do that. But if it was Sony now, it's all good. It's gravy. No, man, we got to stop that, bro. We got to stop that. We have to stop doing that. Because last year, coming from the same set of people now, this year, that showcase was not good. They only show 4 exclusive games. That showcase was not good. It was a bunch of third-party games. That showcase, and then y'all coming in, man, I can't stand the hypocritical nonsense. Y'all coming in this year and going up against Microsoft and say, oh, all y'all doing is showing a bunch of third-party games. What did Sony did last year? Didn't Sony show off a bunch of third-party games too? Come on, man. Miss me with that. Listen, Sony got a lot of work to do this year. The pressure is on Sony now. I told you guys that. The pressure is on now because that state of play was clearly an appetizer, right? Because apparently, allegedly, we haven't gotten the main course yet. What is the main course? The PS5 showcase. All them games that Sony is going to be showing in that PS5 showcase, you ain't going to be able to play anytime soon. So why y'all sitting there getting mad at Microsoft? You ain't going to be able to play those games either. The pressure is on Sony right now because they're coming out with a new hardware this year. And you're going to have to convince people to buy that PS5 Pro. So if Phantom Blade Zero is 2025, people whining and complaining about Concord and Astrobot and Silent Hill 2, what else do you have? Nothing. So it ain't green on the PlayStation side. So I don't know what the heck y'all doing. It ain't greener on the PlayStation side. It ain't looking too good. I'm just trying to be as real as I can possibly be. I don't have time for the bullcrap. You guys know me already. I don't care. I don't care. I speak my mind and I put my foot down. You guys know me. I don't care who want to get mad. I don't care. Don't care. I'll let it rip. And it's the truth. You guys know I'm telling the truth. Sony got work to do. Because some of you same dudes have been saying, oh yeah, Sony needs to pick it up. What's going on with 2024? 2024 ain't looking too good. 2025, we still don't know. Where's Spider-Man 2 DLC at? Where's that at? Oh, that's 2025. Oh, wait, Ghost 2. Oh, that's not coming out in 20. Oh, that's 2026. Venom game. Oh, wait a minute. That's 2027. That ain't coming out anytime soon. Listen, man, listen. Wolverine. Think again. You guys know I'm telling the truth. So, we're going to have to sit here through another year like we did last year and just ride the rest of the year out and just crawl our way into 2025 and hope for the best and really hope that Sony comes with the cannon because Microsoft is not playing around anymore. After that showcase, they're not playing around. So we will see. My dad always say, who laugh last, laugh the best. So true. So we'll see. Because this is well overdue at this point. These multiple major first-party titles, people been talking about this stuff since the very beginning of this generation. This is the 30th anniversary of PlayStation. Let me ask you this. Does it feel like the 30th anniversary of PlayStation? Where is SOCOM at? I don't know. Where is Killzone at? I don't know. Where is Resistance at? I don't know. Where's Factions 2 at? Oh, I heard that got canceled. Where's Twisted Metal at? Oh, I heard that got canceled. Oh, wait a minute. Sony better not show no more live service games. I don't know where you heard that from, partner. They're going to show more live service games. I mean, rumor has it that they're going to be showing off Sony Ben's next game. Apparently, they spent $250 million on it. Wait, word? Are you serious? Yeah, I mean, for real. I mean, and I guess we can expect marathon for 2020. Word? Really? Now you have PlayStation fans out here saying, Sony better not show no more live service games. Yeah, that's not going to happen. So you can say whatever you want to say. It's not going to happen. You honestly think Sony's going to stop showing live service games? Yeah, you might as well quit while you're at it because they're going to show more live service games. And let's hope that they don't get huge backlashes on top of what they are getting now with Concord. That's what PlayStation fans are saying. The majority are saying right now. I'm sick of live service games. That's what they're saying. Look at Concord. Look how they're embracing Concord. Heck, PlayStation 5 owners barely even cared about Helldivers 2. If it wasn't for the PC Master Race, which I don't make the numbers up, there it is. More PC players are playing Helldivers 2 and caring about Helldivers 2 and bought Helldivers 2, apparently, according to the numbers. Don't seem like a lot of PlayStation fans care for live service. What do they want to see? The big stuff. The big stuff from Sony first parties, dude. The single player stuff. The stuff that makes Sony Sony. That's what people want to see. The Ghosts and the Spider-Man and the Wolverine. That's what people want. They don't want no friggin' live service garbage. Right? There you go. Talk about the PS5 situation here. About PS5 and the 8K situation, which by this time, I will say this one last time. You know, Sony should have never put 8K on the box because people don't know how to let things go. And I guess it's partially their fault, right? Or it's their fault for putting the 8K on the box. And false advertisement, people say, and, you know, them making it seem like PS5 can play games at 8K, which the reality is PS5 can't do 8K. We already know this already. So let's not kid ourselves and make stupid jokes about it. Like there's no way PS5 can do 8K. Okay? None of these consoles. Like there were one exception or maybe two exceptions. That game called The Taurus or something like that apparently could do 8K or something like that. But that was an indie game. And it wasn't nothing demanding or anything like that in the first place. Well, now people saying that, hey, Sony should be sued for this. Right? Now they removed the 8K off the box and people still talking about it because people don't know how to let stuff go. Is it that big of a deal? Well, it's up to you how you look at it. All right, let's go ahead and let's move on to the next topic at hand here. So, check this out. This is coming from PlayStationLifestyle.net. PS5 can't support proper 8K, but the Series X can, says tech expert. Digital Foundry tech John Letterman reckons that the PS5 can't properly support 8K resolution at the current hardware level, but the Xbox Series X theoretically can. As we recently reported, Sony quietly removed the 8K label that has been plastered on the PS5's box since launch in 2020, and the subject has been hotly debated since. Okay, Sony accused of false advertisement with PS5's box label. All right, so we already know all this stuff about at the launch, what they had the 8K on there, Taurus and games like Minecraft can possibly do the 8K stuff. Now, Letterman says that PS5's HDMI capabilities aren't enough to support 8K at 60 FPS without making some serious compromises. Secondly, the console HDR is limited to 8-bit, which isn't enough to output in 8K. A minimum of 10-bit HDR would be required, which the Xbox Series X comes with. Quote, even if Sony did enable 8K, you wouldn't want to use it, end quote, Letterman concluded. Ultimately, however, Letterman rightfully points out that 8K just hasn't panned out yet. Obviously, it haven't. And it may obviously be a little silly on Sony's part to advertise that. So the company was accused of false advertisement following the discovery of the updated PS5 box. We already know this already. But, you know, people just want to be silly and, you know, make a big deal out of stuff that we already know. We already know this already. The limited capabilities of the HDMI versus the Xbox Series X. This is stuff from 4 years ago. But now people want to make this a big deal. Like we don't already know this. And like I said, Sony's to be blamed for that, right? Which they removed it for a reason. So there's that. Let me know your thoughts in the actual comment section on that one. All right. So yeah, that concludes the time on the show in terms of all the topics that we went over and discussed today. I really do hope that Sony can somehow come out with a PS5 showcase this year with their major multiple first-party titles that they do have in the oven. Show them off, get PlayStation fans hype again, and get them all excited, and I guess whatever the case may be, right? And, you know, maybe it won't look so doom and gloom right now for a lot of people. And Microsoft continues to triumph. And, you know, they have some solid releases this year that I'm pretty much excited about. I think, 4 or 5 games this year that I'm really excited about. And I cannot wait to play on PC, which I think, generally speaking, is very, very exciting. And, oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. You chiming in on it too? Of course you are chiming in on it too. Anyways, let's get to the Q&A real quickly here. You guys have any questions, any concerns? Feel free to hit that like button, hit that share button. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care, Luis. Don't care. Sorry, I don't care. Let them be mad. I don't care. Same thing with what's it? Hellblade 2. I don't care. I don't care. So let them be mad. Said PS isn't having a showcase. I says I don't know what part of that y'all don't understand. The state of play is the only thing. Sony will be out of their freaking minds not to have a showcase this year. So we're just gonna leave it right there. Say all company lies day in, day out. That's how business work. Lie, cheat, and steal. I want you to talk about the 480p on PS5 with PS2 emulator.
Even further beyond.
Samson $5. Why is new Fable 4 trailer likes to dislikes ratio so bad?
Yeah, man. You know why. You know why, man. Because of the character, man. You know? Yeah, because of how the character looks, and, you know, they said it's a woke game and it's this and it's that. You know why, man. You know why. You know why. You know, same thing like last year when they showed it off. You know why. That's why the dislikes are. Thank you so much, Samson, for the 5. That's why the dislikes are so high. That's why the dislikes are so high. Man, you know what, man? I'm just here to play games, bro. You know, I'm so sick and tired of all this different agendas. You know, people talking about woke this and that. And I'm just here to play games, man. I don't have time. I really don't have time. You ain't gonna make everybody happy, bro. Like I said, for me, when I saw the game last year, it looked a little rough, and I'm at least happy that it looks way better than it did last year. I'm excited about Fable. I don't care about all that other nonsense. It is what it is, man. Don't care, bro. Don't care. Y'all talking about AK when Phil said they have exclusives, then turn around and say more games on other platforms. He said, yeah. So wait, 480p? I mean, that's typical PS2. PS2 games are like 480p. I mean, so I'm not surprised. Even though they were kind of tailor-made for PS5, so I guess they should be at a higher resolution, but I guess they want to stay true to the resolution of the PS2. Parsa, so it's going okay, man. It's going okay. I'm just here, bro. So the Xbox showcase was the best third-party showcase I've seen in years. That's funny. That's funny. So I guess all they showed during that Xbox showcase was just third-party, huh? Okay. I hear you, big dog. I hear you. He said, do you know people already disliking the new upcoming? Oh, whatever. People whine and complain too much. You talking about the Omni movement? Whatever, man. Whatever, bro. People complain too much. They sit there and added basically a 360 directional movement similar to Max Payne, right? And people are complaining. You know, you try to incorporate new things into the game to make it fresh and to make it exciting and make it more realistic and thinking outside the box and stuff like that, and people are still complaining. I'm celebrating the Omni movement. I'm okay with it. Don't care. Let them complain. Let them complain, man. I'm looking forward to Avowed. Yeah, me too. Let them complain. I don't care. Let them complain. That's their business. You know, everybody have an opinion. Let them have their opinion, bro. That's something you're never going to win. You can't argue with somebody with their own opinion. Just leave them. You like what you like, play what you play. The next man, let them whine and complain because they'll never be satisfied. Period. End of story. You fall in Microsoft lies CGI showcase. So wait, what did Sony gave us last year? A bunch of CGI stuff? Didn't they show us a bunch of CGI stuff too? Y'all making it seem like Sony don't show CGI as well. Sony ain't no better. Sony show a lot of CGI stuff too. Last year they were showing CGI stuff. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. Maybe because Xbox been losing for the past 10 years. Hey, man, listen. Microsoft has finally waken up from their sleep. It says, fam, boys gonna be fanboys. Xbox did a great job. It says, I will admit, if they continue this momentum for the next 5 years, Sony will be, hanging by a thread. Exactly. Man, people complain too much, bro. Now they complain about Gears being a CGI. Bro, that game ain't coming out no time soon. Notice we didn't get a release window. It ain't coming out no time soon. Whatever, man. You can't make people happy, bro. You can't make people happy, man. You can't make people happy, bro. You can't. They never gonna be happy. Just whining and complaining. Like Sony is going to do any better. And then when Sony show off a bunch of CGI, because all that new stuff, if we see anything from Naughty Dog, it's going to be CGI. If we see anything from, who else? I can, Santa Monica, that might be CGI. Like a bunch of these studios are going to show off a bunch of CGI stuff. We'll see what the narrative is going to be then. Ubisoft is putting shadows on MacBook and iPad. Game looks so smooth on the Mac. Yeah, because Mac is very well optimized, unlike Windows. It says, we've seen this before. Microsoft shows amazing games, and then when the games are released, doesn't look or play like the previews. That is true, which is something that I hope they learned their lesson from Redfall and Starfield and things of that nature. Yep, that is true. And that's something that, like I said, there is room for improvements. As long as they deliver when it comes to the quality of the games, we're good. We're good. Oh, Gears is gonna be good, bro. I don't know if you saw the the CGI trailer that I saw, but they're going back to the roots of Gears. This Gears E-Day is 14 days before Gears 1 when Marcus went to prison. So we're going to get to see all of that stuff unfold from 14 years ago when Marcus got locked up. I'm excited about Gears will deliver. Don't worry about that. Gears will deliver. Jamal with the $2 says Gears was in-game footage. It looked like that. Yeah, it does look like that. Gears will deliver. Why are you laughing when I say 14 years? Look it up. That's exactly what they said. 14 years before the events of Gears 1. Look it up. Yeah, Gears 5 and Gears 4 is trash. I've already said that. Gears 5 and 4 was not that good.
Gears was in-game footage. It would look like that.
Gears 4 and 5 had the best horde. I don't know, man. I don't know about all that, but okay. Benny B, that's a fight you ain't gonna win, my brother. You're not gonna win that fight, bro. Going back, I learned that a long time ago. Going back and forth with people about which showcase was great and this and that. I thought I said 14 years. I know I said 14 years. I thought I said 14 years. Well, if you heard 14 days, I meant 14 years. What game? What game was running on Xbox in that showcase? Who knows? I mean, who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I didn't see anything down at the bottom saying Series X. Who knows? He said that he says the thing that worked for me is that PlayStation is sleeping and too high on themselves. Yep, we might not get a PlayStation showcase. And if we don't get a PS5 showcase, then that's going to be pretty bad. He said, is it really a Xbox showcase if everything on that show was running on PC? Is this the first time? Is this the first time? Microsoft has always been criticized for having games on running on PC for years. And I've always called them out on that. And I said, hey, Microsoft, you need to make these games running on Series X, which they have done. But yeah, we didn't really see any games, as far as I can remember, in that PS5 showcase. I mean, in that Xbox showcase running on there. So yeah, there you go. people in the chat defending that trash state of play and defending that kind of stuff is why PlayStation gets away with all the crap they do. PS value is down and no showcase this year. Sony is down bad. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Exactly. Lies, lies, lies. You already know. So let's talk a new Legend of Dragoon into existence, please. Yeah, you could talk it into existence. Don't mean it's going to happen. Look how long we've been talking about SOCOM Resistance, Killzone, and all those games into existence, and they're not happening. They're not happening. It's a very slimy thing to do, man. It's a very slimy thing to do. He says it was a state of play, not a showcase. It's a very slimy thing to do. It's very slimy, guys. The Pro is irrelevant and a waste of money. Still gonna be CPU limited. Yeah, that's a slimy thing to do, bro. It's very slimy. Very slimy. All them games were running off PC. Very slimy. Oh, man. Let's see if Microsoft deliver. Marlon Gaming Nation, keep waiting. Wait until next generation box. Very slimy. It says, will all of Xbox games will run at 60 FPS in that showcase? I mean, most, if not all, seemed like they were running at 60. Exclusives are slimy. I guess they are. I guess they are slimy. Closing Love Studios down is slimy. Yeah, I know. Definitely slimy. Definitely slimy. Don't y'all think? Definitely slimy. It's a slimy thing to do, man. So you heard about the Sting, the guy who made God. Oh, Stig. Yeah, Stig. Yeah. What's up with him? His own studio called Giant Skull. Yeah. Stig. Yeah. Oh, South of Midnight is not running at 60. Look good though. Look really, really good. You know what's funny? I'll say this. You know what's funny? Flintlock. I tried to play Flintlock today, and it just, for some reason, wasn't running right. So, yeah. It said people needs to stop trying to defend Sony and call them out like they do with Xbox. If Xbox was in Sony's shoes, everyone would be bashing them, and that's a fact. You better stop acting. They say Flintlock is weak. That was confirmed. It's 60. It's just stop motion animation. Here y'all go. Y'all can't help it, huh? Yeah, I played it on Steam and it crashed. I played it on Steam and it crashed. Slimy. Nah, Marlon, I'm serious. So just like Hellblade 2, the show was fire. Hey, appreciate that. Thank you. Yes, we called out Xbox and Xbox changed. Hey, there you go. Something that I've been heavily criticized for over the years. You know what I mean? And now we're getting what we're getting now. So I heard the demo was crashing for lots of people. Yeah, me too. It crashed for me too. So something that they're going to have to work out in terms of optimization and stuff. Says, I may say things people don't like, but I'ma always keep it a stack. Hey, most definitely, bro. Same thing with me. Look at me. That's why a lot of people don't love me or like me, because I speak my mind and I let it rip. I don't care. I don't give a doggone. So it is what it is. As long as I'm, as long as you're not offending anyone or anything like that, bro, let it rip. Let your mouth rip. Say what's on your mind. Period. What platform First Lady is on the most? Well, she don't like Xbox. That's a darn fact. She's more of a PlayStation type of person. So that's a fact. She's not an Xbox person. All the games that she likes is on PlayStation. So she's not really big on Xbox like that. It said Hellblade 2 made me order a McDonald's Happy Meal so I could eat the toy and play with. Oh, I'm so done. I'm so done right now. I'm so done. I am so done. I'm so done. I'm so done. I'm so done. I can't with people. I can't. Y'all are some crazy folks up in here, man. Y'all are crazy. Dallas, what's popping? It says, would you consider reporting on Nintendo news when the Switch 2 comes out, or you have just completely move on from it? Like I've said before, I will do a reaction to the Switch 2 presentation once it comes out, but I do have a separate channel that I'm thinking about resurrecting to cover Nintendo news and stuff like that. That channel has a lot of subs on it, and it has a lot of Nintendo stuff on there, so I'm planning on, using that channel specifically for that. So we'll see. Your wife is a PlayStation girl. Hey, I mean, she can tell you. It said, First Lady, tell Marlon stop hating on PlayStation. Oh, here we go. Given, you know what? I can't. Ain't nobody hating on no PlayStation.
Yes, to go.
Nobody is hating on PlayStation. I can't. You just can't win. You can't win, man. You just can't win.
Samson $5. Sony's next showcase. Ghost of Tsushima 2. Days Gone 2 and surprise Bloodborne remake announcement for PS5 and PC. Boom. Heads will explode.
There you go. You already know. All Sony got to do is show what they got in the oven. Thank you so much, Samson, for that $5, my brother. I really do appreciate you, man. God bless you, man. God bless your family. God bless your store basket. I appreciate it. God bless. God bless, God bless, God bless, man. God bless. I beat Marlon at Halo when I was 14 years old. Okay. Okay, bro. Sky, my man. Appreciate you, man. Says, comes August, PSVR, get in that Steam library. You don't say. There's some compatibility issues from what I heard, though. Like some of the features and stuff like that will be missing. I don't know like the full details of it, but yeah, I see a lot of people, saying that they're happy that Sony is making the adapter for PSVR 2 and stuff like that. But you know how it is around here, man. Thank you so much, Sky, for the 10. Krim, you something else, bro. Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater looks oh yeah, it does. I think they dropped some gameplay or something like that earlier. Yeah.
Comes August, PSVR getting that Steam library, you don't say. HMMM.
It said, do you heard about Nintendo Direct date was potentially and the leak June 18 have Metroid Prime 4? Really? I didn't hear that. I didn't hear anything about that at all. It said, love you, Marlon. Sorry about that terrible Hellblade 2. Happy. Oh no, you good, man. You good, bro. You good. You good. You good, man. You're good. You are good. Can't wait for. Did you guys get the Metal Gear Solid collector's edition? Because I sure as heck didn't. I wanted a Big Boss. I wanted a Big Boss statue, but obviously we ain't getting that. So obviously we ain't getting that. Here you go, Effective. You always trying to stir the pot some type of way. I said, nope. I didn't like the old Metal Gear camera angles. Only game I like from him is Part 5. Okay, gotcha. I feel that, bro. What's up, Mass Produced? Make sure you guys hit the like button for me, guys. Let's see if we can get over 200 likes on the show. I appreciate it. What's up, Chris? What's up? Breaking news. What's the breaking news, my brother? Bless us with your presence. What's the breaking news? It said Marlon, Sony has been lazy with PS5. Yeah, a lot of people just say they're not delivering the goods, man. All the games that Sony released since 4 years ago, a lot of people are just not happy with. So, yeah, man. What's up? What's up, bro? What's popping? What's going on? Marlon is 6'7", is still can't dunk? Wait, what? Wait, what? Marlon is 6'7" and still can't dunk. Oh, man. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Do I have to go outside? Do I really have to go outside right now and have my wife record me? I can prove it right now. I've been dunking my whole life. I've been dunking. Ever since I touched the ball, I've been dunking. Really? You honestly think I can't dunk? I've proven myself on YouTube that I can dunk. Really? Yo, MD Ultra, what's up, my man? I shouldn't have to prove that. I shouldn't have to prove that. I should not have to prove that. I could go out there right now and do it. I don't have anything to hide. I can go out right there right now and do it. That's light work. Easy work for me. Easy work. I can go out there right now. I can go out there. I got the ball outside and do it. Easy. Have the wife record me right now and show you boys. What's up, Ultra? What's up, man? I can break the goal down, bro. I can break the goal down. You can ask my wife. I be dunking all the time. Do it like Space Jam? Nah, we ain't doing no Space Jam. We ain't doing no Space Jam, man. Tokyo Game Show in September. If I can catch it, then yeah. He said, make a short you dunking. How many times have I made videos of myself do it? Oh, my goodness, man. Come on, man. Come on, bro. All cap. All right. Hold on, bro. Hold on. I ain't got a cap. Hold on, bro. Hold up just a second. Stay in the stream right quick. Let me go get the wife to record me real quick. This man said I can't dunk. What? Oh, man. Let's shut that narrative down real quick, bro.
Finally get paid for the get down.
Hold on, bro. Hold up. Let's shut that down. Hold up.
Everybody with me, family only. I got some people think I owe a favor, barely know me. That's why my focus on the road, it's all I know. I see them sticking close to play the wall and watch my growth, cause I got something they never had. So get on the beat and I need a helipad. I float, I'm fly, you know where I'm from, so it comes as no surprise. I just out with a mean vernacular, dream spectacular. I keep a queen and passenger, FL capital Y. Anywhere I am, jam, that's for sure. Turn me on, better set the mood from the door. That's just how it go.
Glad I've been keeping it playing so long. I hid in this world, I feel it ain't a place that I could roam. But ain't nothing like you when I'm at home. It ain't nothing like you when I'm at home.
That's why I came out stepping. I can't be doing things regular for you. I want the magic to last. I know how time try and ruin things. It get repetitive, got you tempted to doing things. I can't get reckless without you, wouldn't be no music thing. Plus, remember, we made promises way back then, and I still owe that 5-bed house with 2-3 kids. We got a fairy tale plan that's gonna change up the order they sort the mail in. Plus, I know loyalty not as valued as what it was. We not influenced by what they do, cause it's only us. I still hear poetry when I'm looking into them eyes. I still get lost in the thought of you with so much to find. And yeah, you know you fine, but still I must remind that we can live this forever and feel this forever and ever and ever, and still that won't leave me enough for time to tell you all the ways I feel. Why would I throw that away for thrills, trying to play the field?
Glad I've been keeping it playing so long. I hid in this world, I feel it ain't a place that I could roam. But ain't nothing like you when I'm at home. It ain't nothing like you when I'm at home.
Finally get paid for the get down. You can't tell me now about time. Do you know how many lines I done put down? Vibes I done sent out, but we ain't here to dig. I'll up the market till they come red carpet the kids. Success still the target. Soon I'll be crossing that bridge, but can't bring everybody with me. Family only. I got some people think I owe a favor, barely know me. That's why my focus on the road. It's all I know. I see them sticking close to play the wall and watch my growth, cause I got something they never had. So get on the beat and I need a helipad. I float on fly. You know where I'm from, so it comes as no surprise. I the south with a mean vernacular, dream spectacular. I keep a queen and passenger, FL capital Y. Anywhere I am, jam, that's for sure. Turn me on, better set the mood from the door. That's just how it goes.
Glad I've been keeping it playing so long. I hid in this world, I feel it ain't a place that I could roam. But ain't nothing like you when I'm at home. It ain't nothing like you when I'm at home.
That's why I came out stepping.
All right, I'm back. So what is this I'm hearing, bro? Oh, you can't dunk. You can't dunk. Hold up, bro. Hold up, bro. You know I ain't got nothing to hide. Bro. I've been playing ball since before some of y'all were born, bro. So what is this I'm hearing that I can't dunk? I'm hearing it in the chat right now, saying I can't dunk and all this and that. Oh, bro, this is light work, bro. Light work, bro. Come on, bro. Light work. Come on, man. That's light work, bro. Y'all got to do better than that, man. Yeah. You got to do better than that, bro. Light work. Light work. Come on, man. That's light work, bro. That's light work. Come on, man. That's light work, bro. Light work. Can't dunk. Please. Oh, man. Please. Come on, bro. That's light work, man. Please tell him that's the real size goal. Talk about you can't dunk. What? You must be out your freaking mind. He said we saw the trampoline. Trampoline? What trampoline? Ain't no tramp. This man said trampoline. Ain't no trampoline. That's concrete, bro. Look, this man said, oh my God, bro. Y'all are tripping. Talk about concrete. I mean, trampoline. Look, bro. I'm hearing it in the chat right now, saying I can't dunk. Hold up. What the heck? Hold on, let me fix this. So what is this I'm hearing that I can't dunk? I'm hearing it in the chat right now, saying I can't dunk, and all this and that. Come on, bro, this is light work, bro. Come on, bro. This is light work, bro. This is light work. Light work. Come on, man. What y'all talking about? Light work, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's light work. Oh, and here's another one. Here's another one. Hold on. There's another one. There's another one. The wife just said me what? There's another one. He says, go do between the legs. Bro, why do I have to do it between? Oh my Lord, have mercy. What do I have to prove? What is it in for me? What is it in for me to go out there and do one between? Listen, unless I'm getting paid, I ain't going nowhere. So, yeah, I'm going to sit right here in this chair. Unless I'm getting paid, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't doing a darn thing. I've already proved y'all that I can dunk. So, there's that. If I ain't getting paid, I ain't getting up. There you go. He said, come on, Marlon. I know you could do better than that. He said, I thought you was going to hit them with the 360 Vince. I mean, I could do a 360 if I wanted to. 720 dunk. I could do a 360 if I want. That's light work. I could do a 360. That's light work. But like I said, I'm not gonna waste my time and get up and go do no dunk. Like, unless I'm getting paid, I ain't getting up, bro. I'm not getting up. Do it live. I can't do it live. My camera is right here, so I can't do it live. Unless I'm getting paid, I ain't getting up. So there you go. There you go. If I ain't getting paid, I ain't getting up. I talk about mini trampoline. We have big kids, not mini. He said, tell the troll you thought Kevin Durant. Oh, man. Everywhere I go, I get that, bro. Oh, my God. Kevin Durant. I'm like, man, this is crazy right now. Editing? Nah, bro. Y'all can say whatever y'all want, man. He said that dunk was nothing. Whatever, Ray. Whatever. Photoshopped. Wow. So I could just go outside and Photoshop something. Oh, wow, bro. Said, Marlon, that's your twin brother. Whatever, y'all. Whatever. Whatever, man.
Even further beyond.
Talk about you can dunk.
Benjamin B. $1. That hoop be looking a bit too low, Marlon. Haha. All jokes aside, we all know big baller Marlon was nearly drafted to the NBA. Of course he can dunk.
Oh, Lord. Too low. It's a regular NBA. I can't.
Tears of joy. Come on, Marlon. I know you could do better than that. I thought you was about to hit them with that 360 Vince Carter 720 dunk.
I can't with you boys, man. I can't with y'all boys, man. Y'all just can't. Y'all a bunch of trolls, man. Y'all photoshopped. Man, please. Oh, I know you're just playing, Ray. I know you're just playing. Apparently, Microsoft could have showed more games at the showcase, but are saving them for Gamescom. Yeah, that's possible. Said they think that dunk was AI. Oh, whatever. What? I'm done. I can't with you guys, man. I am dunk, man. I'm dunk. I am done with you guys. They said Gamer Rant article. What did they say? What did Gamer Rant said? AI. Whatever. Say, hey, Marlon's 6'9". Y'all tripping and smoking. Yo, shout outs to Jose, man. Talk about 360 dunk. Man, unless I'm getting paid, I ain't doing no 360. I ain't even going, man, nah, man. Going out in the hot sun, nah, man. I have to be getting paid first. I ain't doing it. I already showed y'all I can do. I have multiple videos of me dunking. Man, that's light work. That is light work. Nah, babes, it ain't worth me going live from my phone. Why should I go live on my phone for? We ain't got to prove nothing to nobody, babes. We ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. There's no point in going live. No point in going live. That's a waste of time. How much I want for 360 dunk? Hey, man, whatever you got. Whatever you have, man. Whatever you have. Whatever you have. And you put up the money first, and I'll go do it. You know what I'm saying? And I'll go do it. You put up that big money, and I'll go out there and go do it. That's light work, man. I could easy do that. That's easy. Said Marlon, you got better dance moves. Whatever, Ray. Whatever, man. Whatever, bro. Whatever. It said Marlon Gaming Nation, Sony will have PlayStation exclusive in September 2024 this year. That's what the rumors are saying. He said $360 for a 360 dunk. There you go. $360 for a 360 dunk. There you go. Big money we talking about. Big money. Man, that's bro, you know how many, man, that's easy, bro. I could go out there and do the dunk and then record myself doing the dunk and then have it. And then I won't show you guys until you drop the funds. There you go. He said, we hoopers for real. Hey, there you go. There you go, man. There you go. He said $3 with 60 cents. Oh, shoot. That's funny. He said $3 with 60 cents. That's funny. I hope y'all enjoying the Q&A so far. Yeah, it's hot outside, bro. It's hot. Like I said, I got to get paid before. I ain't about to go outside in that hot heat to do no 360 dunk just because. Nah, man. Nah. He said Brink give Marlon 1.2 million. He'll do it. 1.2 billion. That's crazy. Says, what do you think Sony will do about Xbox gamers playing Steam games on their Xbox? Said, nice dunk. Hey, Mike. Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for that. Man, that's light work, man. Hold up a second, man. Hold up, bro. Man, that's light work, bro. Hold on, man. Let me show y'all boys. Thank you, Mike, for that $5. Man, listen, bro. Hold up, man. Hold up.
Is to go even further beyond.
Samson $5. I want to see Marlon's knee get broken by the professor. Nice dunk, tears of joy.
Finally get paid for the get down. You can't tell me now about time. Do you know how many lines I done put down? Vibes I done sent out, but we ain't here to dig. I'll up the market till they come red carpet and kids. Success still the target. Soon I'll be crossing that bridge, but can't bring everybody with me. Family only. I got some people think I owe a favor, barely know me. That's why my focus on the road. It's all I know. I see them sticking close to play the wall and watch my growth, cause I got something they never had. So get on the beat and I need a helipad. I float, I'm fly. You know where I'm from, so it comes as no surprise. I just out with a mean vernacular, dream spectacular. I keep a queen and passenger, FL capital Y. Anywhere I am, jam, that's for sure. Turn me on, better set the mood from the door. That's just how it goes.
Glad I've been keeping it playing so long. I hid in this world, I feel it ain't a place that I could roam. But ain't nothing like you when I'm at home. It ain't nothing like you when I'm at home.
That's why I came out stepping. I can't be doing things regular for you. I want the magic to last. I know how time try and ruin things. It get repetitive, got you tempted to doing things. I can't get reckless reckless without you wouldn't be no music thing. Plus, remember, we made promises way back then, and I still owe that 5-bed house with 2-3 kids. We got a fairy tale plan that's gonna change up the order they sort the mail in. Plus, I know loyalty not as valued as what it was. We not influenced by what they do, cause it's only us. I still hear poetry when I'm looking into them eyes. I still get lost in the thought of you with so much to find. And yeah, you know you fine, but still I must remind that we can live this forever and feel this forever and never and never.
All right, I'm back. We just went out there and did a couple. Did somebody just donated? Samson says, I want to see Marlon. He said, I want to see Marlon's knee got broken by the professor. Mike with the 5. Appreciate that. He said, don't get. Hey, man. Hey, somebody started it. Somebody, it ain't me. Somebody started it. Somebody started it. Ain't me. He says, hit us up with that laugh soundboard. That's funny. But on that note, guys, appreciate y'all for being here today. Thank y'all so much for y'all time, and I'm gonna keep y'all up. It's already 4:36, dog. Hit that like button for me, guys. Share the stream. Thank y'all for being here today. Hug somebody, tell them you love them. If you are still at work right now, drive home safe to your family and your loved ones. And I appreciate you guys, man. Hopefully the Q&A was great and you guys enjoy the Q&A. We talk about random stuff, obviously, and gaming as well. So appreciate you guys, man. Subscribe if you're brand new. Hit the like button, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love you guys. Be blessed. And yeah, I can dunk. Peace.